So let's do a little palate cleanser. I'll be reading here from Reason Magazine, libertarians over there, but they hate the cops as well. So we're always here to build bridges. So if you're libertarian and you hate probably everything about my politics, here is something we can agree on.
Well, they would love the part where they hear him like, oh, cop arrested for child sex abuse material. What did he do? What did he do wrong?
Oh my God, all this red tape in this country just to watch a video.
Okay.
Reason, all they did, I got to give them props for this. This is kind of hilarious. All they did is take a judge's like written ruling that happened like last week about these two cops who are in a relationship and just word for word supplied it. Just gave us an excerpt of it.
So plagiarism.
No, I mean, they didn't say they wrote this. They were like, here's what a judge wrote. Go ahead and read it. And so they should I read the headline or not, Ashton? Or should
personally, I think the headline does not.
We should say, is it like a spoiler alert? Like we shouldn't do it?
Yeah, don't read it.
All right, won't do it. I agree. Okay. So this is from the First Circuit's decision Tuesday in Radford versus Covino, written by Judge Seth Aframe, joined by Judges Kermit Lipez. It says Lipez? Okay.
Nigga name is Kermit?
Yeah.
That's a real name?
Kermit Lipez. I don't know if it's supposed to be Lopez and they just made a typo, but I'm just going to read it as Lipez. And Jeffrey Howard. We present the facts in the light most favorable to Radfar. In June 2015, Radfar, a George Mason University police officer, met Covino, a sergeant with the Revere Police Department, at a police event in Virginia. At that time, Covino and Radford began a romantic relationship. After Covino returned to Massachusetts, he stayed in contact with Radfar. Radfar visited Covino in the Boston area in August 2015, but during the visit, Covino said that he wanted to end the relationship. The two reconciled, and Radfar visited again 2 months later. Covino again told Radfar that he wanted to discontinue the relationship. Nevertheless, their communications continued. Classic, relatable.
This is like their first meeting.
They met. Look, they met at this little convention. They hooked up. They had a good time. They really liked each other. They were excited. But then, Covino, the man in this, he was like, I'm not really feeling it. But she brought her ass over to the house. They did their thing. He's like, all right. It's fine. She leave. 2 months later, he's like, look, seriously, I got. And then again, she comes over, does her thing. He's like, all right. We've all been there.
He's trying to make her a one-night stand, and she is not taking the hint.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, at the end of the day, it's hard for him to say no, right? Nevertheless, their communications continued. Radfar testified that in one phone call, Covino called her a, quote, fat fuck Iranian and stated that he hoped she would be, quote, shot in her face with her service weapon. So
that's what you got to do. Get rid of the girls, man. You got to give them the ick. You got to, sometimes when they too
a little
attached,
overkill. There's other ways to be icky.
You got to, when they're too attached,
bringing up weight, bringing up race, using profanity.
That's how you do it.
Threatening to kill her, kind of.
You got to give bad opinions in 2026. You got to be like, you fucking Iranian. I think Jonathan Majors should be put back in Marvel movies.
You got to swipe left on Ashton. This is your warning right now. When your 2 weeks are up with Ashton, this is going to be a wild ending.
I'd be like, you don't put some R. Kelly on. What the fuck? What? Still attached? Still like this?
Yeah. So far, Ashton's reading this article, and he's like, okay, all right. So when's the funny part going to come? When's the interesting part going to come?
When it's time to end a situationship, I'd be like, man, so what's exactly wrong with invading Greenland? I don't get it. We deserve them.
You fat fuck.
You fat fucking Iranian.
You Bolivian bitch. Get the fuck out of here. All right, back to the judge's words here. In July 2016, Radfar returned by car to the Boston area, so she's back again. On that trip, she went uninvited to the Revere Police Department showing up at work, Covino's place of employment, okay, although he was not there at the time. In January 2017, Radfar called Covino hundreds of times from over 100 different phone numbers and sent him pictures of her that had been spliced with pictures of him. She's crazy. Certifiably crazy, gang.
Woo!
Right, fellas? Fellas.
I just wow. I'm not good.
During that month, Covino called the GMU Public Safety Office and spoke to Lieutenant David Ganley. Covino informed Ganley about Radfar's conduct and said that he wanted a clean break from her. So he's getting other police officers involved in his drama. Yeah. Ganley told Covino that Radfar's behavior was consistent with her past relationships. Covino stated that this is his, quote, only concern in contacting GMU was having Radfar stay away from him. So, in January 31, 2017, so later that same month.
They were like, calling her a fat Iranian bitch didn't work? No!
Following a hearing, Covino obtained an ex parte abuse prevention order against Radfar in Lynn District Court. In his supporting affidavit, Covino declared Radfar had, quote, repeatedly attempted to contact him by any means necessary, including telephone, text, written letters, social media, driving from Virginia to Massachusetts, and showing up in his neighborhood or at his place of work. This is true love.
Has this lady solved a single crime in this time?
But she is using all the investigative powers she has.
On one.
It's like, ma'am, you're clearly a gifted police officer. If you could just take your efforts
and use it on the people.
There's a serial killer loose in your city, and you're over here 4 states away. He also wrote that Radfar has used threats to force him into sexual relations with her on multiple occasions, being successful on one attempt while in Boston.
Damn!
Yikes. Damn. Turns out she's not the best person. Covino concluded his affidavit by stating that Radfar had become, quote, increasingly threatening and unstable as of the last week. And he was, quote, in absolute fear of her. And so remember...
You know what? I love a good for her. Honestly, I'm back on her side. I love a good, powerful, scary woman.
Yeah, he does. Ashton keeps mentioning that today.
Terrify me, bitch.
Yeah, whether she's British, Iranian... Scare me, please.
Trust me. You leave hundreds of pictures of you Photoshop of me and you together in my house. Oh, bitch. Fucking horrified.
Yeah. Ashton will appreciate that you used Adobe Photoshop and not AI.
I will. I honestly, that is what probably would hit me first.
Yeah. So the same day that Covino obtained the abuse prevention order, GMU police officers and Loudoun County Sheriff's deputies served the order on Radfar, seized her firearms, placed her on leave from her job, and notified her of the ongoing investigation. On February 15th, 2017, both Covino and Radfar attended a hearing in Lynn District Court, during which Covino did not contest the dismissal of the restraining order. So, the restraining order has been dismissed. In an affidavit, Covino affirmed that he, quote, agreed to vacate the order so that Radfar's employment was not negatively impacted by our inability to possess a firearm. They still care about each other. It's beautiful. So now, here it gets...
I don't want to take her away from her true love. That Glock. Whoa. She needs her emotional support. That's evil.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want her to be with me, but I didn't say she doesn't have the right to kill anyone in her neighborhood. So here's where it gets interesting. Then Radfar sued. So she sued, claiming, among other things, that Covino violated the Equal Protection Clause. We're talking about the 4th Amendment here, by discriminating against her based on national origin. So now she's like, remember when you called me a fat fuck Iranian 2 years ago on the phone? Now I'm suing your ass.
And they're just like, ma'am, this is the United States. Bitch, we love racism. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's promoting.
So this is what the judge says. No, said the court. Covino's alleged statement disparaging Radfar's national origin is an insufficient basis for finding that his conduct in drafting the police report was motivated by anti-Iranian animus. His remarks to her were made in the context of a rancorous breakup, during which Radfar's own harassing behavior was self-admittedly flawed. So he's like, the judge is like, bro, he's not racist. You're fucking crazy. Anyone would have called you a fat fucking Iranian in that situation.
He's working for the Saudi government. He has pro-Israel sentiments. That's why.
Your Honor, we have a racist police officer within our ranks. We need to do something.
Who's racist towards Iranians other than fucking Donald Trump? The only just
other than Benjamin Netanyahu,
political figures. Nobody give a fuck about no goddamn Iran.
Yeah,
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they got General Soleimani, bitch. What the fuck?
Let's see. Also, there is no dispute that Covino called Radfar's employer after her aggressive conduct toward him in January 2017, which included hundreds of phone calls from numerous numbers, and that Covino authored the police report and arranged to send the information at the request of GMU and VSP authorities. We therefore agree with the district court that the record does not give rise to a reasonable inference that reasonable inference that anti-Iranian sentiment rather than a desire to be left alone motivated Covino.
Told you. Yeah, he was just trying to, even the judge agrees. He was just trying to get you away from him by saying,
he was clearly using the Ashton Womack method of a permanent breakup. Cited here.
Let me show you how to give a bitch an ick. She won't leave you alone. You say these 12 things. I promise you. You will never hear from her again.
Ask Gronk for advice on what stereotypes to list.
Do not ask Gronk for
I'm saying Gronk would be good at this. This is what you would ask him for.
Tell her if she's Shiite, be like, you fucking you fucking Sunni bit. I don't fucking know. But that's funny.
Yeah.
I feel nothing for neither one of them because I hate cops. I hate them when they're in love. I respect crackhead love more than I respect cop love, and I wish both of them nothing but miserable relationships in their futures forward. So.
I don't hate cops on a personal level, more of like an institutional thing. I think everyone could find solace if they just quit their jobs. So in that regard, I wish both of them the best as long as they quit their jobs.
We're going to have to agree to disagree here, buddy. Sorry. Fuck that fat Iranian lady. I just want to end this by saying fuck that fat ass.
Clip it, y'all. We got the clip.